Deutschland, wenn ich dich finde, ich werde dich so kreuzhaft nehmen, so quer. Oh, so vertikal genommen. Oh mein Gott, ich hasse es. Wie ich Deutschland verabscheue. Brrr. Right, I need to... Hello there! I need to turn on the stream for you. Wait, 1 second. Sure. Whoop-de-whoop. Kubera. My internet sucks for some reason. Okay, let me Google one thing, seeing if I can find an answer because of that. But hello there, Arika. I hope you had a nice day, and it's only going to get nicer from here on out. It's not your Wi-Fi, it's my Wi-Fi. It's my Wi-Fi. Maybe I can write some things for... I don't know, there probably are ways for me to fix this. I only need to see if I can fix it. Crying in the club right now. Straight up crumbling. Settings, output, streaming. My video bitrate is 10,000 kbps. Recommended bitrate to Discord I've sent you. Did I fucking react into it? I might have forgotten to react to that. I saw that. That was hilarious. It was hilarious, Arika. The maximum. Nah, it doesn't know that's voting that. Remember to adhere to maximum. Okay, let me lower this to 7,000 kbps because, yo, I don't freaking know. So that's something I changed now. I have no idea if that's going to help anything. Server, make bitrate, network optimization, settings, advanced. Hello there, Thibaut. Welcome to this stream. Advanced network. IPv4. That. I do not have that enabled. I cannot enable that while live, so that might be something I need to check out. Hello Stepan, welcome to the stream. I hope you had a nice day, and it's only going to get nicer from here on out. Your antivirus, check bundled network software, avoid streaming over Wi-Fi. I'm not doing that. You cannot stop the issue, contact your ISP. Is my router hot? Like me? or anything. Did it get any better compared to how it was in the start? I hope you guys can even hear me properly. Output, audio bitrate, video encoder. I don't know if it's getting better or if nothing at all is changing. I know it seems to still have some buffering over there. Now I hate German internet. Hate German internet. I despise it. Like, it's not my download. Like, my download is over freaking 800 Mbps. Why is my freaking upload only 5? But even with 5, it should be somewhat stable. Like, 5 is bad, but it's like not... It should be working enough for streaming. I don't know. I hate German. I need to move. I need to go to freaking... Is France better? I don't know. I don't want to go to France. I don't speak... They don't speak English. I can communicate with them in French, but I don't want to talk to them in French, man. The French can kiss my butt. Okay. Let's just attempt it. You guys might be hearing me, might not be hearing me. This is just a pain in the butt. Not even the good kind of pain. That was a weird sentence. That was really a weird sentence. He meant with that. I don't know. Let's just move that to the side for now, and let's get to the important things. Kubera. Right? Kubera. So, Kubera, last week we were reading... What was the art called? Give potato. Thank you for the potatoes. It was called Rifts. Because there were rifts forming in relationships, there were rifts forming all over the place, and we were rifting all around. Like, Heroes of the Rifts. Summoner's Rift, League of Legends, yes. Exactly, that was what was going on. We went to a Summoner's Rift from League of Legends and were going mentally insane because we were rifting around. Hello Ruby, I hope you had a nice day, and it's only going to get nicer from here on out with whatever this thing here can be called. And this week we are going to look at Grudge. We know that there are grudges between Sagara and Kubera. We know there are grudges probably between Asha and Lise and Asha. We know there are grudges between Yuta and his older brother Maruna. We know there's grudges between Maruna and Lise. There's all kinds of grudges all over Kubera. That is just what's truly happening here. I hope stream did not just die. So let me just start. The one whose name has been determined to be the strongest from the beginning, and whose size of Shura form was beyond anyone's imagination. Talking about Gandharva, I guess. Gandharva. One who possessed undefeatable power, yet had no ambition to use it. The one who was so gullible that he was used by others, and ended up believing a god who wanted to kill him. There lived such a fool. Ah, I see. So all you need is me, huh? No, Ananta, please don't do it. Was that fool Ananta and not Gandharva? He promised to let everyone else live if I go. How awesome is that? Isn't my presence that great? Now you're even greater than that. Even if everyone else will need to die, you must survive. Regardless of going there, he won't keep the promise. He's fooling you. Listen to me. Don't worry, the promise will be kept. I'm sure of it. because he's my friend. So that's what Ananta told to Sagara before leaving. Blue text I can only assume was Sagara. My goodness, no, he's not your friend. Ananta, come back. Come back. Don't go. Hey. Please. Come back. Season 2, Chapter 51. Grudge. So, there's my queen. He has arrived, Sagara. Ah, okay. Psh. Knew you'd be back here. You're just hella behind. Windows is a bit stuttery. Oh, I can only hope, man. Maybe I need to call my freaking provider. Need back here. So were you just confused after all? Still, I was very upset. I want you to apologize, even if it's just for form's sake. Where's the Sword of Return? Why would you ask me for it? Enough with the jokes. Plan to keep bullshitting when you've come all the way here? I'm not joking, Sagara. I do not have the Sword of Return. Ah, really? Sheng! Oh, there goes his arm. Whoops. There goes his arm. I think a lot of webtoons love taking off the arms of characters. Taking off the arm is one of the most common sort of injuries that happen in webtoons. You really need to do this to make sure of it. Sagara, I'm sure the owner of the Sword of Return loses regeneration skills. I know that. Stay still. Siege Kali Bloom this instant. Make sure not even a rat can get out of the city. We are short on guards. Bring the Garuda and the Yaksha tribes in as well. Look at the little goober back there. Oh man. Which tribe was he one from again? Was he Ashira? The Garuda and the Yaksha tribes? But then we will need to persuade Maruna first. Is there any problem in doing so? We've already succeeded in persuading him twice, Diagara. You're the most competent one in my tribe. Look at the blush. Aww. Yes, I will convince them. By the way, are we not asking the Gandhava tribe for help? I won't do that. Exclude them. They really do think the Gandhava had a change of heart, huh? No, it's rather... Anyhow, don't call the Gandhava tribe. We're going by ourselves. Damn, they're really ostracizing the Gandhava tribe because of the thing that their leader did. But Gandhava is a good... I mean, that is the problem. The Gandhava is a good boy. That is the problem. Ah, now it all makes sense in my head. The problem is not that Gandhava is a good boy. The problem is that Gandhava is a good boy. Ah, checks out, checks out. I'm sure that Sagara came here herself because I stalled too long. Can't stall any more this time here. I must take the priestess out of the closed space of chaos by any means. Gosh, what do I do about this? I missed the important moment because I left the temple even before the test was over. How could the Sword of Return be drawn while the priestess was away? Of course, it's also my fault that I followed you without even thinking, so I won't blame you too much. By the way, who in the world drew the sword? These Hayas, pure blood born of the 34th on the 34th day of the 10th month in the era N0. Birthday attribute: Earth Kubera, Earth Kubera, Earth Kubera. I think we knew it before, we also talked about it before, but just seeing obviously that the triple Kubera is quite the key factor as well. What? It's someone I've never heard of, and she's very young at that. How could her scores be so high when she's a pureblood? You say the Sword of Return has been drawn? Yes. It seems to have been a ruckus because some accident occurred. Well, she was drawing the sword. They're relieved that everything has been taken care of, but... Accident? Don't tell me that Sagara tried to draw the sword or something. He wouldn't do something that stupid, right? Didn't get a chance to be introduced on the very day. So I'm planning on holding a special event to introduce her to the Fighters Union. Everyone must be curious who is the new owner of the sword. She has never been drawn up until now since the upheaval. Would even be better if she joins the Fighters Union. By the way, was there any other accidents? Other accidents? Well, I haven't finished reviewing all the documents yet. There must have been some kind of accident. I saw a stranger there. What? The The reason why he said there was someone who wanted to kill me was just because he saw someone suspicious? I knew it. It was too abrupt. Vicious-looking fighters are common since a lot of Halls are at the test centers. Did he worry about me being killed just because of such a reason? No, maybe he could have said something like that just to hug me. Oh my gosh! What do I do? What do I do? I think he's really into me. He's expressing his feelings like that because he's too shy, right? Maybe I should just tell him first. Huh? During the fight, Yuta probably sponsored Ashara Hero and an unknown half. Arena was damaged. The half took an hostage as she ran away. Missing Elwin Rakan. Oh no! No! I mean, wasn't Elwin like... Elwin was the one that she sponsored. I don't remember if they had like a parent-child relationship or if it was just like teacher-student. But they for sure were rather close. Yuta, I brought you something to eat. I was gonna make some vegetable soup, but Asha insisted to give you raw meat. Think it's good when you're sick or whatever. I've never heard anyone saying that, but well, Asha should know more things than me. By the way, how do you get sick when you're a half? Let me see, do you still have a fever? Ah. What? Yuta, what's wrong? Damn, he's lusting for her. He's looking in that collarbone. Oh, look at that nape. Not that nape. He's going all Attack on Titan over it. Oh man. Yuta being whole little Angie. Can I get a bite, please? You look so delicious, but not in the food kind of way. Man, I wonder if that's the romance that's going to build up. Because Perigom's still saying, Kubera is a romance. So I'm like, what? How is that going to be developed? How? Is it just like a running joke at this point? I feel like drama is more accurate or anything, because I don't really feel like the romantic vibe in a lot of situations, but if Kurigom says so, who am I to judge? Who am I to judge, right? Why does he not answer me? Look away instead. Did he lose his notepad? Found it. Notepad. No, she's leaning her booty over him. I think this belongs to the inn. It should be okay to use it, right? Tell me if you don't like the raw meat, or if you're not so hungry, or if you want me to leave you alone. I've gotta know the reason so that I can help you, right? No, she's leaning over him. Oh no, look at those eyes, he's going all cray-cray. Hey, this bed is so soft. I think this one is better than mine. Anyway, don't worry about pushing me earlier. I'm really fine, so don't mind it. You just write down what the problem is, I will... grasp. It's the yeet! No, she got yeeted. Hey, Yuta, it was a bit harsh this time. I love this style of drawing. This is one of my favorite styles of drawing. When you have like the big character art and then you switch over to like a chibi thing for like a big bang, or like big bang. Or like just for comedic experiences. This kind of art style is just funny to me. I hope the stream works out for you guys. I'm really sorry. I need to talk to my provider. This is not right. This has been going on for over a week and it has had its issues multiple times already. I just don't know why. Hey, it was a bit harsh this time. What is it? Did something happen? Asha, that's... I must spend a lot of money already because of Yuta. I shouldn't make her think badly of him anymore. Fell down by mistake and spilled the meat. I think Yuta got upset because of that and left. But don't worry, he'll be back soon. Why are you covering your mouth? This is just... Did he just bite you? What a ghastly taste. What are you talking about? This is from when Yuta pushed me. He pushed you? Oops. Gosh, this is why I warned you not to send her to him all by herself. Listen, when someone tells you something for... Listen when someone tells you something for once, okay? Everyone's like Theo's a daughter. Now you can also see the freaking... how late I can read your things. But I will still read them and talk to them. It's just going to be a delayed conversation. It seems that he chose to stay away from her since he thought he would not be able to control his own feelings. This only means that he's considerate of her to that point. I don't think we need to worry about him that much. Did you send her as a test? Oh my gosh, do you even care about Lise at all? Don't you think it would be better for us to be aware of the condition and be prepared for the worst? For us and for himself as well. He should be headed to Claude now, since that guy should be able to help Yuta more than us. No, I'm talking about the way that you treat Lise. Yeah, Lise is starting to form a grudge against Asha in this sense. Oh no. Which is understandable, because Lise had more than once already quickly experienced that Asha is a sociopath. Asha does care for her in a way, but she's doing things in a very, what is the right word? Is pragmatic the right word? Like, she literally sliced Lise's head off to activate the regeneration power. She literally sent her to Utah to test Utah's like personality and how he would treat things. So it's always just like very on the point, very I need this is the best thing to do. I don't care what happens. Asha is just like has no empathy at all. It feels like around 10 fighters who can get ready right away and depart tomorrow. The rest haven't given me answers yet, and there are many whom we couldn't reach yet. Please tell them to come, even if they have to cancel our schedule. Don't worry about the pay. I can even give them God class items. Union Master, you really do consider Elwyn as your daughter. Although she's your foster daughter, she doesn't live with you. I thought she was just one of the many halves that you're sponsoring. I'll contact as many fighters as possible and gather them. We will meet a south checkpoint before the hour of creation, right? Right. Please try your best. Convoking fighters has been taken care of. I've got to get our healer magicians as well. I'm thinking of going out of the city in order to look for Elwyn. Yes. I'll be away for a while. Well, will you be okay to stay alone? What if Elwyn has gone even further away from the closed space of chaos? Do you have to stop and restart a stream, or was that just me? Technically, it must have been you, because I did not do anything. I did not restart anything. It's probably just garbage connection. Yes, this is just an assumption, but if she's beyond the closed space of chaos, we'll be able to look for her, risking that the closed space being turned off. That's why I'm taking other people with me, because I cannot go out of the closed space. See, then I'll come with you. Remember when I said that I wanted to go out of the temple with you someday? I'm sorry, but this is different from an ordinary recon. The enemy is holding a hostage, and I'm going there in order to save Elwyn, so we might be dragged into a dangerous situation. I want to go with you, because it is dangerous. Please, let me repay your kindness you have shown to me. Yeah, I love the single-colored chibi outline version of the Kubera characters. What about Liagara? You went to speak to Maruna. See, let's discuss this with just us for now then. Assuming the Gandava would not be of any help at all. I don't even know who this speech bubble belongs to, the blue one here. This one belongs to her, okay. So this is her. Now the question is blue this, or this? For now, you mean you also have in mind that Gandava would step in later? Right. Seeing that he's been stalling some time, I'm sure he's hesitating to kill the priests for some reason. It's understandable considering his present personality. But then, will he be able to stand on the human side after giving up on Shakuntala? Of course not. We'll try to break the closed space of chaos by any means. It's just that we don't know when and how he will do that. Still, sit and wait doing nothing forever. Yes, from what I have seen at the Temple of Chaos, we don't have any more time to waste. Whatever Gandava is planning, we must find a way to break the closed space ourselves. Allow me to ask one thing before all that, Sagara. I'm not convinced with that with what you went through at the Temple of Chaos. Are you sure that you weren't just seeing things? You haven't aged quite a lot. You have aged quite a lot now, so... How dare you? What, frankly speaking, that doesn't make any sense, does it? Sagara's right, cooperating with him and going along with this plan is very dangerous, no? How can we trust our ally and fight with him when his mind is so changeable? Especially Shodas under Upani glass must risk their lives when they fight against multiple numbers of humans. Isn't study or anything anymore, but you're getting chat messages like minutes later at all. In this kind of situation, it's as if we're trading on thin ice. There's no need to doubt him. What I went through at the Temple of Chaos is true, but it's also true that he's still on my side. Huh? Does it even make sense? It doesn't sound like it makes sense, right? That's why I left too after talking to him. It was pretty surprising and absurd. On the other hand, I feel pity for that bitch. Asha, run. Yuta. Try so hard to get along with them, but why? Does it feel like I'm always left out? Strange. I do have companies, yet it feels like I'm here all alone. I think this should say companions and not companies. Damn, she's in business? Damn, I didn't know that Lise is an entrepreneur. I would probably take her lessons on entrepreneurship. But I understand where she's coming from. It's not that they are... The secrets that they are keeping are mainly for Lise's sake, because they feel like she would not handle it well, or would despise Yuta for it because of the short, like him being a Shura, or the truth about certain situations, maybe even things they know about her father, like all these kind of things they know but are not telling her. They are technically for good reasons, but it just keeps on piling up, piling up, piling up. And if you're the person that is like left in the dark, it's starting to hurt. Like, I can speak from experience that if people are doing things and leaving you out of it, even if it's not because they dislike you or it's for a good reason, it hurts. She doesn't like to be left out. She just wants to be accepted. Like, it's not really feeling needy, but I understand that. It is a need for affection and acceptance, but it's not what I would still what I would call needy. Like, I'm here all alone. No, if I keep feeling down, they might try to keep more distance from me. Cheer up, girl. This doesn't even hurt at all. Rip. When Yuta comes back, I'll smile at him and say that it didn't even tickle. A small scratch like this will heal even without a recovery spell. Huh? Huh? It doesn't heal because of Yuta's properties, right? Oh wait, no, it doesn't heal because I'm stupid. Not because of Yuta's like chaos tribe thing. It's because of the Sword of Return. Once you have the Sword of Return, your own regeneration abilities are nullified, right? So she doesn't heal at all because of it. Bleeding hasn't stopped? Does she not know about that ability from the sword? I guess nobody ever taught her. I was unsure if she learned about that, but it seems that nobody ever taught her about what the sword really does, all things considered. Woods of Chaos. Chirp, chirp, chirp. I like Rabbit Girl. What should I do? Sure, the Shuras who attacked Atera, and with one eye approached the priestess, right? What is that guy doing right now? Can't believe that guy was one of them. What should I do? What should I do? He was in danger, but there's nothing I can do to help her. Other Shura since earlier. If that's the only one who is watching me, maybe you can try to sneak out. Been only looking at the sky and doesn't seem to have any interest in me that much. Yaksha half. I respect my alliance tribe, even if it's a half. However, for a greater cause, I can put my personal conviction aside. So do not do anything to make this situation a situation where I will have to use violence. Okay. What are you trying to do at Kali Bloom? Are you planning on attacking the city like you did to Atera? Is that why you're trying to hurt the priestess? So that you can break the closed space? Why would you want to do that? What good will become by hurting the innocent citizens there? Oh jeez, she talks too much. Don't have any more things to ask her anyway. You'll just kill her. You let her go, she's going to go to tell the humans everything. But then, keeping an eye on her is bothersome for us. I will keep an eye on her, just tell me what brings you here. Well, it's simple. We're going to attack Kali Bloom and we need your help, Maruna. What were you thinking? You're wounded that much, you should have asked to heal you, should have asked to heal you with a spell instead of putting on a band-aid. Thank God the time limit has not been passed yet, or else I wouldn't even have been able to heal you. Well, Asha, I don't think you know this, but usually much of a scratch heals up only with a band-aid, so such wound heals itself? It's amazing. Normally a pureblood wouldn't be able to heal such a big wound naturally. And it might stop the bleeding, but a scar should still be left, no? My healing power was stronger than the others ever since I was a kid. This time, the bleeding didn't even stop. Would that mean by any chance I get a rare disease or something? Like a heroine from a romance novel or something like that, you know? Romance novel, there it is again. No, it's just the bleeding started again because you peeled off the band-aid like an idiot. Huh? Shouldn't Asha know? Like, where's the sword right now? They have companions. I doubt Lisa would be good at managing any companies. Is that it? It usually didn't take so long for this much of a wound to be healed. Sword of Return nullifies regenerative powers. The enemies, of course, and of its owner as well. But the recovery power of nature remains for a pure-blooded human. So usually they don't need to be aware of this. Okay, wait. Nullifies regenerative powers of the enemies, of course, and of its owner as well. But the recovery power of nature remains for a pure-blood human. Like is the recovery power of nature meant... But what is the difference between the regenerative powers of the owner and the recovery power of nature? Like, that sounds to be the same thing to me. I'm like, are regenerative powers like magic and like the ability from the bracelet or something like that, and recovery power of nature is just like normal thing like humans recover? Welcome, Royal Blue. Welcome to the stream. Have a nice day. It's only going to get nicer from here on out. Oot, 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 oot. Usually they don't need to be aware of this. Anyways, from here on out, don't think that a bandit will do for even a small wound or else. Or else you will end up being covered in scars. You mean I need to heal my magic with healing magic every time I get hurt? It will be bothersome for you, Asha. I have a great idea. If I learn healing magic, that will do, right? Restoration magic is very difficult. Although it's useful, most magicians cannot use it properly. And even you're not even being able to comprehend Bhavati Kubera, which is relatively easy, so don't even think about learning restoration magic. Is that so? Then I'm sorry, Asha, but I guess I'll have to rely on you until I've become able to use... No, hang on. I just remembered. Can we change back the conditions for the bat and the neutral bow? Although I can use Bhavati Kubera yet, I can use the transcendental skill now. I can show you that skill called the perforating hit or whatever right now. What? Really? Are you serious? Yep. I happened to use it once, and after that I kind of got the idea how to use it. Shoot, that means I lost. At least the condition was changed because you wanted to. Changing it once is enough. You can't just keep changing them so that it's favorable for you. Asha, this is once, please. I read the Bhavati Kubera book and it says I need to learn more things such as physics or whatever in order to go on. I think it will take too long for me to learn everything. University physics is not that difficult. Ah, really? It's not? University physics? It's not difficult? I feel them. This is time to tell you guys. I kept on failing physics in 11th and 12th grade. I barely passed tests from time to time. I was not a good physics student, but I had to go through it. But it's strange. Change the conditions back to use a transcendental skill, Lise will win, no doubt. You're not changing the condition. Would it mean it's trying to make me win? Answer off. Just telling this beforehand, just in case you get this wrong. The reason why I'm keeping the conditions is only because I want Lise to learn Bhavati Kubera. That's all. I know that. Why would I get it wrong? By the way, Asha, when do you think Yuta will be back? I still have no idea why he became angry. Lise, Yuta is not angry. He is... well, hard to explain. Let's just say that he's angry. Let's just say that he's horny. Temple of Earth. The Temple of Earth is much more comfortable than the Temple of Chaos. That is a weird typo. I don't know. Do you even remember that you're the Priest of Death? Layla said that she'll be back. Break your neck if you don't come back to the Temple of Death within a week. Okay, so Layla is there for the Temple of Death. Layla has been mentioned quite a lot already. We know that Layla is a powerful magician and also wears some sort of weird, ugly looking mask. But we don't know a lot. It seems like Layla is the person who has to deal with a lot of Claude's antics. So, well, Claude might be the Priest of Death. Layla might be the person taking care of all of this stupid stuff. He's just there, he's in the position, but Layla has to handle all of the chaos he creates. Man, I love so much how Maruna is protecting Elwyn. Maruna is not a bad person. So that's also why I'm wondering, why exactly did Gandharva and Maruna destroy or attack Lise's hometown? What was that for? I don't think there ever was really a reason for us to have it explained. So Lise needs to learn that nobody actually died. We still need to solve the mystery of where the hell did all of them go then? Did they get teleported to another city? Did they go to the gods realm, to the Shura realm? I don't know. But also, like, why did they attack? I feel like Maruna and Lise could get along. if there was not a misunderstanding. It's okay, she's only saying that. In fact, she only breaks my arms and legs. I can just use healing magic. Who says things like that? He's just breaking my arms and legs. He's probably not going to listen, no matter how much you threaten him. So, Sierra, just pretend that you know nothing and show him the God Class items. He just won't listen if you don't show him the items. He will stay there for months. A priest candidate can take care of things for him for a short while, but this has been too long. At this rate, people will insist even more that he needs to be replaced. The problem is that it was Claude, that it's what Claude wants as well. We should not let him find things too idle around. So just show him the items and kick him out of there. He's the #1 magician of death magic, with no doubt. We need to him back to maintain the closed space of death as soon as possible. Layla Himawati. Humans recover normally, but at least recovers abnormally, so it wouldn't heal for her. Because of her connection to Kubera, I can only... So Claude doesn't want to be a priest anymore. That's why he's acting out as much as he does as well. But Layla wants to keep him because he's great for keeping a closed space. Politics. Claude, are you really going to leave right away if I show you the items? Huh? You're gonna show them to me? Of course. I go back right after seeing them. But you can't touch them or anything. You can just take a look. That's it. Alright, alright. Wait for a while. I need to turn off the security systems. It's a little complicated. Okay, I'm used to waiting. Thanks, priest. It was worth to hang in. Well then, I should finish the book that I was reading. Huh? Yuta? What? Why are you here alone? Not like you've changed your mind and decided to kill me, is it? You said you'd forgive me about Hotiyama if I told you about the development. I guess it's not that. Something happened? You can't stay close to your group? Here, use this pen and paper. The normal human with normal recovery would notice, but would not notice, but clearly at least isn't a normal pureblood. So how was it? It was just like what I said, right? I told you that the third stage impulses may appear little by little, along with other symptoms. You'd better stay away from a girl in such state. It was not like that. I saw her neck first. No, I saw only her neck and nothing else. I just wanted to bite it. Damn. Twilight all over again. So did he really reveal his Shura form slightly? And, or is that just what it was in his imagination? I mean, it doesn't change that much because Lise didn't see either way. Hey Asha, while waiting for Yuta to come back, can we go see that person called Theoda-kan? Theoda-kan? Yeah, I heard that she and I are alike, so... What? Says who? Alike in what way? In a way that you both have 2 eyes and a nose? Oh, well, I heard that she and I have many things in common. Is that not true? Did I hear wrong? Oh gosh, Lizzie! Don't you remember the woman who came out to give a speech in the beginning of the test of the sword? I do, Yuta. Yuta even drew a picture of her. The lady with long hair who talks bluntly, right? Who is the priest of chaos and president of the fighters unit at the same time? So what about her? That's Theoda-kan. How can you remember all those trivial things and do not know what's important? It's really hard to tell whether you're smart or stupid. Speak for yourself. What? What about me? Excuse me, is Miss Lise Hayas here? Someone wants to meet you. Oh, it's Mr. Zard? My name is Zard Blaine. I've heard much of your reputation, Mr. Asha Arahiro. This seems to be my first time seeing you in person though. Nice to meet you, Professor Zard Blaine. You teach martial arts at Kali Bloom University, right? I didn't really get involved with fighters, so I never had a chance to meet you. By the way, what brings you to see Lise? I have a few things to tell her along with questions I'd like to ask. First, we're going to hold an event for the new owner of the Sword of Return to introduce her to the fighters. It was supposed to be held on the test day, but was pushed back due to an incident on the very day. This has been determined that way. I think it would be better to hold it in the city square instead of the temple. City square? Is it unavoidable? Nah, screw that bird brain. Is that to me saying that they would get along well? China Mask is not ugly, it's beautiful. Yo, I don't know, man. I'm still to see it in a great panel nowadays. I need to see it in a more recent chapter. I'm afraid so. The event has a long tradition. There are so many people who are curious about who had drawn the sword. Why? Why? Is there a problem with Lee's being introduced? Oh, well, I do think that there will be some people who would not be happy with the fact that sword was drawn by such a little girl like her, but that's not the issue. I don't want her to be exposed to people if possible. But I guess it can't be helped. So when exactly will the event be held? That is also Asha being cautious about her because she knows things about Lise, she knows about her real name, she knows more than we know, obviously. A lot more than we know. So she cares about Lise. It's just that Asha is very special. She for sure is somewhere on any sort of spectrum, I feel. The date isn't set yet, since Theo left the city for her personal issues for now. You must know this since you're Utah's sponsor, but there was a half who was kidnapped in front of Utah on that day. As Utah's sponsor, I do feel responsible for the incident to a certain point as well. I'm willing to pay for the search if you want. The expenses do not matter. The problem is that the kid who was kidnapped is Theo's foster daughter. That's why Theo put everything else aside and went out with the fighters in order to find her daughter. Why didn't you go with her? I need to supervise the practical exam for a break semester. Excuse me. Sounds like there had been some problem while I was away. And do you happen to know what happened to that girl? When I entered the test center, a girl in blue hair attacked me saying that she wanted this bracelet. At first I thought she was a test supervisor, but something didn't feel right, so... A girl in blue hair? What girl? Humans are out, along with Gandharva. Yes, do not seem to be headed in a certain direction. Seem to be just wandering around the forest. There are too many to see it as an ordinary patrol. At that, they all look like fighters or magicians. Seeing that Gandharva is with them, I think we'd better approach them. Any possibility of Gandharva getting turning his back on us and becoming humans' guides? There were only dozens of them. Gandharva should know that it's not enough to deal with us, unless he's an idiot. Well, that is true, I guess. Is there any little boy with black hair wearing a white cloak? I don't think there was such a kid. I'll have to get closer to be certain. Should we approach them now, or should we wait for Yagara to get back? Har, how does it look over there? Nothing much here either. Har Harel. This is the first time we get an introduction panel for her. Age 88, I don't like that age. Participated in the test of the sword for the first time this year. Went all the way up to the last stage. A rising star of the fighter union. Fighter ranking number 11. Come on Haku, be honest, you like her, right? That's at least my gut feeling if I had to put anything on it, put a name on it. And should we go this way after all? No, you can't. By the way, she's a half, right? But this has to be one of the most animalistic looking halves we have ever seen. Like, they all have like some sort of Shura trait, but she not only has like the ears, but basically her entire... Is it just that she's like has dark skin? Or is that like it's the same as like her hair? Is it fur or is it like a dark skin? I'm not sure. They took this path, it's most likely that they have already gotten out of this closed space of chaos. Cannot go there, Union Master. How about splitting into teams? There isn't much to do for the remaining group anyway. It would be better if we all go together. Master can go back to the city and the rest of us can go on. Yeah, you should go back, Master. We will be fine by ourselves. We will go by ourselves. But me being absent would be a great loss to our fighting strength. Maybe I should have insisted that we drag Zard or Clary with us. Aw, we'll be fine. Even if an Upani level Shura appears, our group is large enough to fight it. We'll keep searching around here, so you go back to the checkpoint or wait around here. It'd be worst if you trip and cross the boundaries of the closed space or something. Yeah, even if an Upani level Shura appears, you will be fine. A singular Upani. But wait, were they all Upani or were there some... Like, I know that Maruna is Rakshasa. How did it work again? Like, that was like how pure their Shura blood is or something. Like, not very pure, but like the Nastika are like the first one. If a Nastika gets a child, that one is a Rakshasa, right? And if a Rakshasa gets a child, that's an Upani. I think most of the people present were Upanis. Haruna was in Rakshasa. I don't know about Ryagara. I think Insect Guy was a Upani for sure. But I know that some of the snakes were Upanis, but I'm not sure entirely about like the classification for each of them. Asha must really feel like she's surrounded by idiots. Truly, truly. But she is also one. She might be smart, book smart, but for sure. She also has some street smarts, but she for sure has no emotional smarts. Far, it's not like that. Other closed spaces are turned on only if the priest goes to their stone to activate them. But the closed space of chaos activates itself when I move in the boundary, so even if I fall over, I just need to step back into the boundary, so don't worry about it too much. What's more, this is about Elwyn, not anybody else. I understand how you feel, Theo. You can't just go back with when you've lost family. You can keep going, and if it turns out to be clear that she's outside of the closed space, you can think again then. Let's keep going for now, Theo. Elwyn must be waiting for you. Can't really help, because my daughter is waiting for me. Too rugged. The road I must take to meet her. Can't even get there by my own strength. I have to borrow strength from others, but the process is too painful. There is no guarantee that I can meet my daughter even if I do all that. I'm so weak. Hello there, Maroket. Welcome to the stream. I hope you had a nice day and it's only going to get nicer from here on out. Problem with me being 6 minutes ahead or maybe even more from messages you guys are sending, it's like, I'm wondering, oh, Clove, what was Maroket talking? What was the situation? What was Clove, the situation with Clove? I also have a problem of literally not really entirely being sure who Clove is. I know it's a snake lady. Was it the one in the yellow dress? It wasn't the one in the yellow dress. She had a brother or sibling at least. Sibling got killed and eaten by Utah, right? That was her, right? Recently, I think they could die even before I meet her again. We're moving forward. What? Hold on, Master. Master, you can't. Hey, doesn't that man seem kind of suspicious? I feel that way too. Seems like he's trying to make her out of the space or something. Think so too? Gosh, it's frustrating. Master seems to have full trust in him though. It's strange. He would normally not take a suspicious person around. Rumors true? Maybe she really is interested in that man, so... You over there, cut the crap. Oops. No matter what, we are following the Union Master's orders. Her name is Power, not Far. Okay. Try to remember it. I try to remember. It also would have been a great thumbnail picture. Second to last chapter of the day. Shh. I still don't know this guy. Guessing from their conversation. Oh wait, why is it download? Oh, they've started to move towards boundaries of the closed space again. Oh, wait, okay, so this is Pingara. Pingara, did you hear anything up close? Guessing from their conversation. The one next to Gandava is the priest of chaos. The half Ryagara brought with her seems to be the priest's family. Wow, and Gandava being with her should mean... Well, it's pretty clear what he's planning, Sagara. Seems that Gandava has chosen to bring her out of the closed space rather than kill her in person. Using that opportunity that Ryagara had brought that priest's family. Phew, how funny. He doesn't want to kill the priestess, so instead he's luring her outside the closed space. But he doesn't care if other humans die in the city. What about the priestess who will have to watch that side? Will she just stand there, watching the city collapse? Sure, it's dark skin. I understand why it doesn't say Haku's crush in the character description. Damn, going straight for the freaking king. I think it's implied that halves with the most Shura traits were the first wiped out because of racism. Like actual racism, not the thing that we have. My bad, my bad. Well, there was a wild take to say. That was bad in my opinion. I just feel like humans don't have races. Because human is a race. I don't know what to call it. What would it be called? I don't know. But it's not something I want to dive too deep into. I just think it's stupid to call it racism because we are one Brace. Wrong people with different colored skins. Rakshasa are kind of Nastika. Kids of Nastika. No, there's nothing wrong, Stepan. There's nothing wrong. I was just not sure. Because it meshed so well with like being fur or something. It could be like also like a big Shura trait. You just stand there watching the city collapse? No, of course not. You see how Sakura has these heel shoes, man. It's so stupid. She might be a freaking snake that is super big when in Shura form, but when she's in her tiny human form, she needs to wear these heel shoes to get some height at least. Pretty sure, yeah, all the important ones are Rakshasa. I think probably Sagara's children, except Hura. Priestess is someone who will never abandon a city just to stay safe all alone. She will either die trying to protect the city, or even if she managed to survive, she wouldn't be able to live on properly. Yeah, that's why I said it's funny. I knew Gandharva would not be able to kill her right away due to his current personality, but I thought he would still kill her in the end. I didn't expect him to choose this kind of way. He truly cared for the priestess. He should have turned his back on us completely, but he couldn't give up on his daughter. Nothing, just Clove and Cloche were on screen. Har is a daughter of a Rakshasa and a half, so she's more animalistic. He's pretending to be nice and all, but he's not so different from us. Year D500, Shura Realm, stronghold of the Ananta tribe. Manasmin. Cannot expect any help from other tribes after all. Our alliance, the Ashura tribe, is caught up dealing with the Yaksha and the Garuda tribe. And the Kinara tribe is under internal trouble over the power of the name, so they're too busy. Manasvin was the leader before Sagara, right? And was also Sagara's lover, I think? I don't know that person right now. I was relieved when Taksaka, the second in command of the Vajra tribe, came, which we didn't even expect, but that dragon is just watching the fight. Damn. Taksaka, second in command of the Vajra. Taksaka is Dragon Man's father. What was Dragon Man's name again? I know he's a daughter. He calls Princess. Freaking hell, what was his name? It was something, fucking German. Something with K, I think. Kasaka? No. Haraka? No. I think it could be Kasaka. I don't know. You are left with two options now. Whether to give up Ananta or to go to rescue him, risking so many lives. Bazuki. Yeah, Bazuki is already left to rescue Ananta. So the fate of our tribe lives in your hands, Manasvi. Hang on. Something strange. Oh my god. She has this... No twin tail suck. Oh my god, she's so pretty. Oh my god, I can't do it. Can't do it. Look at her. That picture is so pretty. She's so gorgeous. She's just gorgeous. There's one missing. Gandharva. What does the Gandharva tribe have to say? They're not in a hostile relationship with us, are they? Don't tell me that they refuse to give any help to us. Well... Planet Kartup, stronghold of the Gandharva tribe. Gotta help if it's a battle with the gods. Well, Makara, wanna come with me? Gandharva before Shakuntala was born. Keep your position since you're the king. I'll take the others with me. Let's go get some exercise. Been a long time. Keep your position since you're the king. I'll take the others with me. Go get some exercise. It's been a long time. No. Forbid the tribe members from joining the battle Gandharva. The Ananta tribe is their target now. No one knows which tribe will be next. Please, do not have any unnecessary battles. Better not get involved here. Also, the more you go down generations of Shura, get less strong down, to Upani to even more imply. Yeah. Minaka later becomes the mother of Shakuntala. That was the first thing when I thought her. Oh yeah, that is obviously Gandharva's lover. But she doesn't look like Theo. Damn. If Gandava is if Gandava is a type, Theo is going to be disappointed because Theo is not fitting into the type that much. Well, Minaka is good. Minaka. It's good to avoid battles, but keeping the balance between the tribes is also important. The Ananta tribe ends up being annihilated at this point. Enough Urvasi. Minaka is always right. No battles. But, Gandava, have you a gun of your mind? Why? There's no reason for us to help them, is there? We're not even in an alliance. Hey, go tell them I make it a king who loves peace. I fight only to protect Minaka. What? Peace? Just gonna watch all this mess because he loves peace? Losing Ananta means a loss for the entire Shore realm. How can he not know this? Tried explaining more, but it was not no use. He didn't seem to be listening to anything but what Minaka says. We're doomed. Gandava has become a fool all because of Minaka. He should have killed that annoying bitch before she seduced him. Rather than speaking ill of Minaka, let's think of what we can do, Sagara. What the hell, Manasvin? Why are you so calm? Aren't you even angry about this? I'm probably more mad than you, Sagara. I despise those hypocrites who pretend to be the only good guys. All they care for is their surroundings. They're real selfish ones after all. Manasvin, selfish itself is alright, because it's natural to care for oneself and one's surrounding first. The problem is with the ones who try to make them look virtuous for being so. You know what, Sagara? I hate those who celebrate with themselves after killing one Nastika with everyone's help, by every means, and say that it was a victory of justice. Kubera? I know Kubera, but the other two are hard to say. Like, I see Thunder and some sort of other thing. This could be a god I know from appearance alone, but I'm not sure. Is this freaking hell, the one that I always say is connected to Asha. Vishnu? Kubera, Vishnu, and Chaos Goddess name. I just realized, since Pyro doesn't read the bonus stuff, he's not going to see the one bonus about how Power's ear work. I will still need to get to them. I just feel like I freaking never find time because I want to work on things so much. That's why so many prominent Rakshasa are strong kids for the clan often. They also hate those who close their eyes to the blood splattering outside, thinking that the world is peaceful as long as one's own world is safe. Contrary, Sagara, you're honest, and that makes you lovely. Sagara is honest! You see, she's not a liar, she's not a gaslighter. I mean, looking at her appearance, she probably is the queen of the gaslighters, but she also is from the snake tribe, which snakes are known for lying. But she's honest, and she's so lovely. You know, I'm kind of built like Manasvin. You got all the info right on Manasvin and Taksaka, except for Kazak's name. Kazak, Kazak, not Kasaka. I mean, Taksaka, Kasaka would be so close. Why not Kasaka? Why Kazak, man? Now let's go. Damn, he's putting on his freaking hollow mask. We need to protect Ananta. Any case, we fail to protect him, we will destroy the ones who caused Ananta's death till the very end. What should we do now, Sagara? Aim your transcendental skill for the place around the boundaries of the closed space and stand by. The moment the priest steps over the boundary, kill her by using transcendental skills. What? But Gandava must have brought the priest out here in order to keep her alive. Why should we need to consider something like that? All of this will end in vain if the priest goes back into a closed space. You cannot help him pretend to be a good guy by risking such a situation. Theo is nice. She truly is. Truly is. She's also a great catch. But I just think she is not the type that like Minaka. The moment she gets out, kill her. We get to the last chapter of the day, I think. Grudge 7? I thought there were only 6 grudges. Damn. There's 7 grudges? Insane. My bad. I knew the stars cannot be seen at night because of the influence of chaos, but every time I see how the view of the sky differs from inside and outside of the closed space, I'm really amazed. Cheer up, Elvin. Cheer up. Elvin should be safe. Sure, the kidnappers only took her to use her as a hostage, but they can get you out of the temple. So it's very likely that they have left her somewhere out there. But what kind of fools would want to make their crimes worse, right? I hope so, but Elwin knows well about this forest. She's fast at moving. She's such an adorable little guy. She was left alone. Adorable little guy, I say, while she's older than me. If she was left alone, she would have returned to the city already. You're that worried. Why don't you look for her outside yourself? Hey, that's enough! Yes, you don't know much about this since you're new to the city. The closed space of chaos is very important. Is there any problem with the closed space being turned off for a while? The closed space of Earth that blocks Shuras and that of chaos only distracts Transcendentals, right? And even if it breaks, she just needs to come back right away, right? I think it should be okay to go look for Elvin for a while. That might be reasonable in normal circumstances, but it hasn't been long since Altera has been attacked. You've got to be cautious. Who knows? There might be some Shuras who are waiting for a chance to break the closed space of Earth right away now. Stop it, Par. He has lost his memory, so he may not realize how important the closed space is. Memory come back yet? No. Right. I hope it comes back to you soon. Kali, that was the name. Yeah. The other humans are researching or like scouting outside the boundaries of the closed space. Yet the priest is still inside the closed space near the boundaries. Pandawa seems to be persuading her, but she's hesitating because she's a priestess. Till when do we need to keep waiting? Gosh, this is so boring. Freaking One Piece walk formation here. Not sure but Chaos is Kalo. Chaos is Kali. Alright. How about killing the half in front of her? I think she will come out right away to rescue her daughter. I'm not sure if the half is still alive though. I saw Ryagara throwing her among Upani level Shuras, saying that there was nothing more to get from her. Damn, then they must have digested her already. Kind of pity her for searching for a daughter who must have already been eaten. Just like Gandava. Huh? Wait, just like Gandava? Was Shakuntala eaten by someone? Well, no. I mean, it's highly likely that Shakuntala is already dead as well. Oh yeah. Now that I think of it, Klosh. You know what happened to the Upanis when there was only blood left on the ground last time? That has nothing to do with it. Klosh. Did you leave out the Gandava tribe when we came here from Rintello as I ordered? What? Yes, we left them out for sure. There are not how many Gandava tribe Shuras were in this area from the beginning. This forest is not an appropriate area for a Gandava tribe to live in because of its solidity. I could say that there would hardly be any of them here. Okay, good. Buddha, Pingara, you two take care of the humans outside of the closed space quietly. By the way, this thing here. Shakuntala eaten by someone? This one is Huda, I think. Huda is giving us some sort of information. Like Clove here. Was it Clove or Cloche? Cloche. Cloche here said like just like Gandava, because it's like, oh my god, Gandava is looking for his daughter that was eaten. And Cloche seems to know something. So I don't think it is unlikely that the Ananta tribe actually killed Shakuntala. And is now using it as like a bait tactic that maybe she's still alive, nobody knows, to use Gandava. That likelihood is very big. Gosh, is she pretty, Sagara? You misspelled pretty, I think. I think you misspelled pretty. I think you wanted to say gorgeous. I think you wanted to say that she looks like a goddess. I think you want to say that you would get on your knees and lick her feet. Approach the priestess with me. Cloche. You and Clove will have to go somewhere else. I'm changing the plan, just a little. They're a bit late this time. You think they found something, or could they have encountered Upani level Shuras? Stay still. There's something over there. Priest is wearing an armor and a sword. Didn't expect a priestess to be dressed up like this. This is why prejudice is no good. Should have known better. Who are you? Me? I don't think you would know even if I told you. Get out of here and find other teammates. What? Okay, I'll bring him here as soon as... No, return to the city straight away. Do not ask questions. Just do as I say. I'll take care of these guys and return later. Tch, you know what you're saying. You have no idea who you're talking to. Who's going to take care of who? You're doing, Sagara. Or it was the one who to take care of the priestess, not you. I forgot that Nastika can talk Shura tongue. For some reason I thought that Nastika were not able to talk Shura tongue because they were like above them. Like they talked like they were talking like in the human tongue or something because they were just like different evolution. I don't know. But see, I seem to have forgotten this. Wow, Gandava speaking in Shura tongue. You still don't want her to know your identity when the situation has gotten this far. Is there a question? Oh, well, yes. It was your job to kill the priestess, but it was taking too long when we were expecting it to take just a few days. Couldn't just sit and wait for you to get the job done. Then there the priestess comes out of the city. Chance to kill her, but Gandava is not killing her. Oh, well, we'll just kill her and finish this then. Doesn't this make perfect sense? What's the problem? We don't need to kill her. We just need to take her outside a closed space. Really? Explain why we have to go through such a complicated process just to let her live and convince me. It's fine if you can't. I don't want to bother myself arguing with you anyways. She's so cute. She's so adorable. She's so perfect. Hey, priestess. Do you know who that man really is? Want me to tell you? Stop it, Sagara. You'll be surprised. He's actually Gandava. That's what Theo's saying. And king of the Gandava tribe. He used to place the 5th amongst Nastika chosen by the gods, but later placed the 3rd after Ananta and Yaksha died. He's very weakened compared to before and is looking for his daughter. He's borrowing other strength because he cannot find his daughter on his own. It seems that he's not happy with the process. He has no conviction of his own actions nor any guarantee of finding his daughter, so he's suffering in pain. Am I wrong? If you have nothing more to say, let's get started since I don't like to chit-chat. Hoti, Kubera! Since when? The Lake of Reflection. I saw your Shura form. Why did Nastika approach me? Did he Nastika? See, if he's trying to kill me, why is he taking so much time? I decided to pretend that I haven't seen anything until I was sure of the answers. I tried to remember a cloche spell in French. Cloche is spell colored. Interesting. Okay. Then the way you acted towards me, it was all... No, I've always been sincere towards you. Although I knew you were an Nastika and I had a daughter and it seemed that you were here to kill me, none of them mattered to me. But Gandava, I still don't know how you truly feel. Please do not struggle between choices anymore and decide where you to stand. Do not wish to survive when my city is collapsed. She's so cool. She's a great character. She truly is a great character. Like sprinting up the rankings. Truly sprinting up the rankings. This is truly the last chapter of the day now. Are you really going to attack Kali Bloom? She's so cute, man. I cannot take this rabbit. Nastika can speak both. Other Shura can only speak Shura, not human. Hence Yuta's notebook. Yeah. You said earlier that you respect your allied tribes, even if they are halves. There are a lot of halves in Kali Bloom, and many of them are Yaksha halves like me. And even Garuda halves like you. If you attack the city, they will all die. Minor spelling mistake. Get jumped on for a minor spelling mistake. Have you already forgotten what I said earlier? Huh? For a greater cause, I can put my personal convictions aside. We're doomed. I'm sorry, Theo. There's nothing I can do. Stars begin to be seen after the sky turns black. The sight of the closed space of chaos being broken. Stand by near a city. When you begin to see the stars, use transcendental skills to break the closed space of Earth. Plan to destroy it without you at first, but since Gandava is not doing his job and wasting time, we'd like you to help us. Think of it as making up for what Gandava has failed to do. Gandava, you should have done a better job when you were so confident you chose not to take me with you. Grudge 7. Risa's being like this. We'll have to carry out the rest of our plan after killing her. For now, you go get the Yaksha half, Hura. You already ran away. Quietly. Quickly. Why did you let her run away? Well, I wasn't sure if I was supposed to catch her, and you didn't give me any orders. You idiot! Go get her! Yup! Slay Queen! Paul will be able to evade one by herself. No, she must. And Pingara appears to block the attack. Knew they are not halves, but 15 years of being a priestess, I'm in a real trouble now. Wonder if I'll return alive. Now it feels like Roman's. At least Roman's subtext. Clank, clank, swish, clank. That's what it sounds like with me and some robot waifus. Sorry, let's continue. Nah, for real. Clank, 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 clank. Those clankers can get it, for real. Fuck him. I'm so bad, I'm so bad, I'm so bad. Nobody will ever want me, man. Fuck. What the hell? She's using her sword so fast that it should not even be possible for a human. She's very skilled for sure, but that sword does not seem to be an ordinary item. Is it a god level item that I didn't know of? Ingara, use your transcendental skill. You can use it as long as it's not an attacking type, right? Yes, ma'am. A defensive skill using electricity? That doesn't even tickle me. Transcendental resistance, silent magic. Type of chaos attribute, silent magic. It lessens damage received by magic and transcendental skills. Single 30%, double 60%, triple 99%. And because she's a priestess, she must be triple chaos, right? So she's reducing the damage by 99%? It's chaos attribute. No, it can't be. Maybe the priest of chaos, but I'm sure all kind of chaos attribute magic disappeared all along with Kali. Ingara, can't do any damage on a human with transcendental skills. Hide yourself and attack. Whoosh. Bang! I saw so many of those who use cloaking during the upheaval. Although we're inside of the closed space, she can still use transcendental skills as long as it's used with items. What's more, she even remembered the upheaval. She is very experienced. Sagara, this human is truly strong. We cannot defeat her in this state. We need to either take Shura form or call other guys. Didn't expect we need to take Shura form for taking care of one priestess. Take Shura form now would cause problem to our plan. Do not need to take Shura form. Kick. Sorry I'm late. I've been persuading Maruna. Theo's last line from the last chapter was so good. Theo is so amazing. Theo truly is a peak character. Love told me about the new plan on the way here. Okay, well, that's fine now that you're here. Kill that bitch before she acts up more. Why was Sagara stuttering? Damn. Gandava still thinking? Perhaps I made a dangerous bet. So her bet was basically the Gandava would side with her. Because he understood that he doesn't need the Shoras technically. She's so freaking... Like, in human form, they're obviously nowhere near as strong as they are in Shura form. But it's still very impressive to me that Theo is basically able to handle these people all by herself at the moment. Like, I would argue, I have nothing to go off. I'm completely pulling this out of my ass. I would argue that these Shuras here and these forms are at least comparable to top 50, maybe even top 30, top 25 fighters. Something like that. Nastika choosing to side with a human. What a fairy tale. Damn, she's getting completely massacred here. There's no way she dies. I'm pretty sure the way you talk about Theo, I'm pretty sure she is not going to die. But too excited over his kindness for a while. Keeping yourself clean is better, don't you think? There's no need to be flashy. Neat would be nicer. What a worthless fairy tale. I dreamed. Stop! I'm glad it wasn't worthless after all. Oh no, fuck no, fuck no. The sword straight through her neck? No. Is she really dead? Pierce the line is epic. Nah, I mean the eyes already look super dead, but no way. Gandava is going to somehow save her. Can't just stop just because Gandava tells us to, Yoto, okay? Thanks to you, I had to do this myself. Fucking hell, no, oh my god, no. Oh, he's screaming. Those Gandavas are feeling it. Frozen Tears is applying for the Gandava tears. Nah. looking at these pictures, I don't know anything. Like, he's holding the corpse here, he's crying here. This could also be flashback tears for Shakuntala. No way she's dead. No freaking way she's dead. This looks so brutal. This is such a brutal picture. This is going to be the thumbnail for next week. It to myself so I can use it as a screenshot. Right there. There's no way. By the way, I also need to end stream pretty soon because my parents are waiting for me downstairs for something. Maybe I fixed the thing with frame drops for the next stream now with the small adjustments I made. I can see that in the next streams. But holy shit, there's no way she's dead. You guys cannot tell me anything because obviously spoilers. But I just expected, because of the way you talked about Theo, of how cool she is and how everything, that she would be here for a long time. So I'm still considering, obviously Gandalf is going to hold her in his hands. He's going to have the Frozen Tears, the title of the next arc. But is he somehow going to revive her? Is he going to do like a freaking exchange of like life force where he's going to die for the sake of Theo being revived or something? Or is, I don't even know if that's possible, but is Theo somehow being, is Theo going to be surefire fight? Like maybe somehow there's a way for an Astika like Gandava, like a primal Astika, to turn humans into a Shura form or something. That doesn't make any sense, and it's nothing that ever was teased or anything, so it would be a complete ass pull. But I just don't understand how she could die. I just don't know. And I can't stand Sagara. I still love her, but that is insane. Damn. So, considering that I need to end the stream here because of time issues, if there's anything, any comment that I'm going to miss now, maybe you have to put it into the vault for me to answer, or you can put it also in Haku's Discord. Let's bombard that place over there. I need to put a link to Haku's Discord in my freaking stream. Okay, but I need to run away now. We're going to see each other for next Kubera, for some other stream or whatever. I hope that I can fix the thing. Now my connection is 4 full bars again. The whole stream, the whole time, it was 1 red bar from the 4 bars. And now it's 4 green bars. I don't know what's going on. I hate Germany more than any other country in this world. But from the beginning, the chaos barrier is now gone. Oh, because the stars appeared? Because the stars appeared. So she truly died. She is dead because the stars appeared. But yeah, everybody, thank you for being here. Thank you for crying with me. Thank you for being part of the situation. I don't know how to handle this. I thought Theo would be a long-term thing. She had a good show, but damn, she was truly overwhelmed. And Gandava just hesitated a second too long. He's going to learn something. Going to switch sides. There's no way he's going to stay working together with Sagara for the chance to find Shakuntala. But anyways, I'm going to turn off here now. So, have a good day, have a good night, have a good sleep, a good eat. We're going to see each other in a future stream. Until then, also to be said is stay happy, stay healthy, and most importantly, stay cultured. Pyro, out. Bye.